All right, this video is a video kind of response to, was back in probably 2016, April 24th of 2016 is the posting. The video title was "Do Magazine Springs Lose Power When Loaded for Years?" And I made a comment in there that I had some mags that were for, I've had them about 15 years and they were completely loaded, never used. They were brand new mags, and several folks had, PM'd me or emailed me and say, hey, I'd like to, hear more about, what you had going on. And basically, let's take some measurements and, show us, what results you had from a new magazine versus a used magazine, versus what, I have actually brand new springs from that time period. So I'm just going to kind of highlight what's going on here. Essentially, this magazine here is about 2001. I bought a case of mags. I bought some spring kicks with some green followers, replaced some of the mags that I had with the green followers. But anyways, these were brand new springs, and this was new from about 2001. The overall length on it's 11 inches and 11 and 11/16 inches. So these have been in a box, haven't been used, touched. They're brand new still. They can be used. They're great. This particular mag, even though it looks kind of pretty, it's been Cerakoted. This has been refurbished. It's an older magazine from, I don't know how long it is I've had it, but this is pretty much my practice mag, and I use this all the time. It's been cycled hundreds and hundreds of times, most likely. This was the green follower that was in it, and it's, pretty dirty, but anyways, you get the idea. This is the spring from that well-used mag, and you're looking at it, it's a little bit shorter. I mean, you can even kind of tell it's shorter, but when I measure this, it comes out to about 11 and 1/8 inch is what we're looking at there. So comparison with a well-used versus a new. These two mags, actually today, and I'll see if I can maybe roll a video in for this real quick. That's good. And that was the green follower I put in like 18 years ago. And let's do this one now. Good to go. Still clean. All right. We'll take it home and see what we can do. These have been in the safe. They were loaded brand new. They were Sanchez mags. Loaded them up with some ammo. They've been in the safe ever since 2001. Never unloaded them, never used them. I shot them off today just to see how they worked. With the exception of a small malfunction I had in one of my rifles, I used another rifle and everything worked flawlessly. I had no problems with getting these to cycle and go. Ran both of these through. The loads that I had in there, you can see the green followers are pretty clean. They've never, like I said, never been used. So what we're going to do now is, 18 years, loaded mags sitting in a safe, in a home environment, nothing extreme. I'm going to go ahead and pull these apart real quick, and then we're going to take some measurements and see where things are. All right, so went ahead and took those apart. These were the magazines that have been loaded for approximately 18 years, sitting in a safe, never been used, never been cycled. Interesting results. I guess kind of makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not an expert in this stuff. The spring in one of them came out to be 10 3/4 inches, so it was definitely compressed a little more than a new or even a used one. And the loaded one, the second loaded one came in at 10 9/16, so just over 10.5 inches there, a little slightly more compressed than the first one I did. So it's kind of interesting results. These were Sanchez mags. I don't really know much about the quality of these things, but they were USGI mags, Sanchez Enterprises, Mansfield, Ohio, USA. And I don't remember what this one is, but it's been, you know, my used one. I practice with it pretty much all the time. And then this is a brand new spring. So a little bit difference in there. Quite a variation. If we take a look at the two here, I mean, you can definitely tell there's definitely a little bit of a difference in there as far as spring that has been compressed versus the spring that that was new. So quite a bit of difference. Anyways, the end result was they cycled fine with the exception of a couple of little problems I had with one rifle, but that was because I've been shooting it all day and it was dirty and gummed up a little bit. But once I dropped it into the other rifle, it was not really a problem. So anyways, I'll try to get some video in there for you if I haven't already. And hopefully that'll pique some interest and maybe answer some questions. Thanks for watching.